Last time on Out of the Abyss, you are all traveling towards a region in the Underdark known as the Labyrinth. The Labyrinth is 100 miles around, underground, and very windy and twisty. You are going there because you have heard that you could find some very rare components for a ritual you are preparing for. This ritual is going to hopefully help you banish the demon lords back to the abyss because they have come out of the abyss. And we need to put them back. The components you are searching for are called are 6 angel feathers from 6 individual angels. And there is rumors of a place called the Gallery of Angels, where you have heard 6 angels have been petrified hundreds of years ago. So you are going there. On your way, you found a giant adamantine tower. Very suspicious. You start to explore the tower, realizing that it is an instant fortress, a magical item that maybe will be useful to you if you are able to acquire it. But first, you must clean out the enemies within so that it can properly function. You did stumble across the previous owner of the tower in the form of a corpse. You asked it a few questions, how it died, and you also noticed that they had a journal and some maps that were incomplete, but could help you navigate the labyrinth a little bit easier. So hopefully the other pieces of this map are somewhere in this tower. Upon exploration, you were attacked by a couple of shadow demons. We are fighting said shadow demons, and that's where we are. In the middle of shadow demon combat. So let me put up a little battle music. And
Kilo
Yaslin,
Maverick 53 played this card. Yaslin.
you are going to have +2 to your AC for this round.
Ooh,
until your next turn. Thank you, Maverick.
Kilo Maverick 53 played this card. CXRL it.
+2.
And
okay.
if I can't give it to the DM, buff.
I got you, Maverick. Thank you very much. Oh, I gotta actually add to our dice counter really fast. So it's gonna be Cora's gonna make the first move, and then I'm just adding. You got a couple more rerolls. I got a couple of rerolls. Okay, we're good. Cora.
Kilo Maverick 53 played this card. Lucius.
Hello?
You're the first one who gets to have
Stumped
a turn.
2020 played this card.
Okay. So is it just the one that's still in
Kilo
front
Maverick
of me is up,
53
and then the
played
one
this card.
beside, is it Nikul that's still up as well?
Yes.
And
Stumped 2020
Yeah, that's
played
okay.
this card.
so the other ones are dead. I'm gonna just assume. Oh, you know what? I wish I remember where my hunter's mark was. Is this guy full health in front of me?
The person in front of you
Stumped 2020 played
is not
this
full health.
card.
They are very, very, very damaged.
Okay, so I'm gonna assume that my hunter's mark was probably on them since they are directly in front of me.
I'm going to give that to you. Yes.
Okay. Thank you. And I'm gonna make an attack roll.
Yeah.
And
7
they are
Jades
currently
played this
being
card
flanked.
for any player to use. Good luck.
They are flanked, yes. 17 hits.
17. Okay.
Sorry, you guys got a ton of loot cards in your favor. So I was just adding it. You got some damage. You can use the damage pool dice as well if you want to. And J-Mitch, you have haste until the start of your next turn.
I have haste.
Okay, I did notice that one. 7 Jades. Thank you.
The best character to have haste has haste.
Hey, it's all out of love. 9
true.
damage. Oh my gosh, this thing is barely a wisp as you thrust your daggers or your swords in.
Okay. That was 1. Because my bonus action I didn't use this round to basically, can I make a second hand attack? Offhand attack?
Do you have a weapon in your offhand?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you may.
Okay. So
Oh,
this one-
sorry, Lucius, Maverick. Sorry, Buff. You don't have haste. Lucius has haste.
Oh.
Lucius is in combat, so...
Go ahead, Cora.
I mean, I guess if you're going to give it to him.
That hits.
22. And my damage with my... So how does it work for offhand? Do I just minus my proficiency?
Yes, and your. I think you minus all. It
Kilo
doesn't
Maverick
have.
53 played this card. I'll make it up to you, Buff.
I think there's no modifier at all. Mm-hmm. You don't add proficiency to
So-
damage. You add your dexterity to damage. You wouldn't add your dexterity, so it would just be the weapon die. Buff, you got a Bane reaction, so you can impose a minus D4 to any enemy making an attack roll or making a save.
Oh, I cannot wait.
So it would be in the formula, the plus bonus is, I can't delete that. So my modifier for dexterity is +4. So in situational, I would just go -4.
Yeah, that works perfectly.
How do I do -3 damage? Wait.
You did. You know what? You did 1 damage. That's fine.
Okay.
For some reason, it didn't add your proficiency bonus at all. Even
Oh,
in the
is
formula.
that-
I don't know why. It works. You
I
did.
think we might have fixed that because I was at a point, I think, doing a little bit of two-handed combat.
You healed him.
Yeah, right. Okay.
You
okay, so we do one.
actually, that was enough.
Wow.
Yeah, your little stab, you kind of feel a little bad about it, but then he goes, and he drops dead and like holds up a little rose. And then like some organ music starts playing.
Okay, so
I
that
thought
was
you were going in
still
a different
technically my
direction with that
first
sentence.
attack. So I still have a second attack. Am I able to make my way over here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, you may.
So I'm going to target this guy. And this one is not, he's not flanked.
He is, because J-Mitch is flanking him with you.
I got you, homie.
I didn't know if it needed to be like directly across from or not.
I'm not
You
sure the official ruling, but I've been considering this flanking long enough that I'm going to let this go. Kothar,
Kilo
you got a
Maverick
mind reaver?
53
A
played
general
this
rule,
card.
by the way, I love that
Kothar.
much. General rule of thumb is that if our two characters can draw a line and intersect the monster, then we are flanking.
Okay, you just got a nat 20.
Woo!
Yeah, I did. And I'm gonna do 12 piercing damage to him.
So, how do you want to do this?
I cast Bane.
On me?
No, on the monster.
He's like,
can only
I
do it to
want
an
that
enemy."
kill.
Okay, so
It doesn't-
Cora.
it gives him -2 to his his attack, but you know.
So in the first attack, you see Cora appear out of nowhere and give the shadow monster a "Huh, huh," and then you see her poof, and then she reappears across from J-Mitch and beside Nakul, and then she takes her beast bane and she goes "Huh," into the heart of where she would think this, if he had a heart, would be, into this monster.
It grabs, and it looks like it's looking at you, but you are in dim light. Or you are in darkness. Sorry, it is dark up here.
Mm-hmm.
It can't see you. You're invisible, so it looks through you and just slumps forward as your sword just goes through it, and then it evaporates into nothing. You're out of combat now, guys.
That was fun.
Cora, you're
Rose.
actually terrifying.
Yes, I know. Thank you.
You're welcome.
When was the last time we've seen you in melee combat?
She's gonna vocalize the sound of what it last sounded like when she was in melee combat, like ka-ting, ka-ting, huh, 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 bit, like.
It's like the exact sounds too,
Yeah.
with a few like vocalizations weaved in there.
Well,
Probably then.
let's make sure that that was the last of them.
Probably not.
I don't see anywhere else we can go in here.
The ladder that you came up keeps going up another 10 feet, and there is a hatch, like a trapdoor.
Just kidding, guys. I found another way we can go. It's right up here.
Oh, thank goodness. It was so dark that I didn't notice that at first.
It is
Cora's
dark in
gonna
this room.
move her dancing lights to
Oh,
this
yeah.
room.
Let me grab those for you. Lucius, you were so busy eating rations at the entrance. All this happened, this combat happened in like 2 rounds, so essentially 12 seconds have passed. You're just chewing your food. You hear some yells, some like squawks, and you're just like, and that's when you see the ladder in front of you. Your comrades are on the floor above. Would you like to go up?
I suppose I would join the rest of them and see what they're up to. Oh,
Yeah.
Sorry, Lucius, we killed them without you.
it's all right. There's plenty of more prey, I'm sure.
Well, I should say they did, because I kind of based all my attacks.
Or I'm proud of your ability. It seems like the work of a Gloomstalker, so excellent.
Thank you, Lucius.
She's like wiping off her blades.
Shall we journey upstairs?
Yes.
Why not?
Let's.
Jamich goes first.
Okay, let me pop you up there.
Have
You you pop up and you realize that there is no roof. You see kind of a bit of a wall with like slits that you can like look out and see in the cavern around you. It's quite vast and quite labyrinthian. This is kind of where you've been attempting to navigate for the last couple days, and it's been quite stressful. On the walls, you see 2 giant statues of winged creatures looming as if they are watching over the tower.
Can I investigate the area and the statues to see if they are of value
Sure.
or of any importance?
Roll investigation, and while you're doing that, are any of you following him up the hatch?
Yes.
Because I think
Lucius will.
Cora will go. Well, are
I
we
rolled
done
a 10.
investigating this room?
No one has yet. You
I
all-
will investigate. I'll investigate this room.
Okay, go ahead and roll investigation, and then I will tell you what happens, Jimage.
Okay.
You look around, Cora. You see it's quite messy in here. Broken furniture, broken barrels, moldy rations, broken glass. There seems like there was once maybe some potions in here that the mage who owned this tower was using, but they have long broke on the ground, spilled over the floor. Doesn't seem like anything valuable is down here. Now, before you move upstairs, I'm moving to Jamich. Jamich, you approach one of the statues and start kind of looking at it. You're kind of gauging, what kind of stone is this for, my dwarven stone cutting?
I have a thing for that. I have a thing for that. Hold on. Stone cutting.
Okay.
So
re-roll that. Yeah, re-roll that with history.
Okay.
And add double your proficiency bonus to the check.
Okay. That's another plus. Wait. Add double your proficiency. Oh, that's +8 to the check. Let's go.
Yeah. +8 and plus whatever. Oh, you don't have it.
Oh well. Well, there we go.
As you look at it and you're like racking your brain, you think for sure this could be dwarven make.
This is a stone.
As you touch it,
I think
it starts to rumble under your hand.
Hmm.
And slowly its head turns and looks down at you. And its eyes light up.
Damn it, what did you do?
This strange mineral seems to be vibrating. I'm like looking at its feet, like I don't even realize that it's moving right now.
Yeah,
because I rolled
that
one.
We are going to re-roll combat because these two creatures are enormous four-armed gargoyles.
Ah.
Oh, great. Enjoy
Gargoyles or gargoyles?
Gargoyles.
Gargoyles.
Some goyles. Just a bunch of goyles.
Just a bunch of goyles.
I need a... You fucking guys.
What's going on up there?
Cora, you're first to act.
There's some moldy rations here. And you see Lucius pick up a moldy ration and kind of flick some mold at the gargoyle. 3-year rule. He eats it.
3-year
How do you know it was only there for 3 years?
I don't know.
Cora.
Still tastes stale, though.
My free action is going to be, what's going on up there?
Any of you can answer.
Did something.
I'm talking kind of to Jamich.
Oh, I think at this point I realize. So I'll be like, living statues, help please.
Okay, so she's going to make her way up the ladder, or this is maybe not the ladder.
That is the ladder.
Okay. Cool. I had one more word, so shit. Okay. Do I still okay. How much movement was that I
Let me
moved?
see.
I want to
5,
make sure.
10, 15, 20. You have about 10 feet more.
10 feet more. Okay. I will. Is this a weird. Hang on. Is it 5 feet per square or 10?
5 feet. Also,
Okay.
I just noticed that Jamich is inside the gargoyle.
I was going to say, how does that work?
I'm
Okay.
going to put them on the sides like this.
Gargoyle children already?
It's his character.
Dwargoyles. Dwargoyles.
Dwargoyles. Gargoyle poor girl dwarves.
So I'm currently not in melee range of either of them, right?
No, you are not threatened.
So I'm going to go boop, boop. And I am going to target the one closest to Jamich.
Okay.
Is it darkness?
It is dark up here, yes. So
Okay. I am going to
let me see if it does have dark
reapply.
vision.
Is this technically, this is a whole new combat encounter, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So Gloomstalker stuff resets.
Yeah, it does.
The J-moils, the J-goils.
Jageroys.
29 hits.
So we're gonna do Does Cora know anything about gargoyles? What are they? Are they infernal?
Let me. So you have come across gargoyles before. They are creatures of stone. They are considered elementals.
Okay.
They are sentient. They have a capability. They can speak. They're not the smartest cookies on the tin, but they're not they're not animal minded, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So they are not based on instinct. They are based on a drive to protect the thing that they are kind of bound to protect.
Cora says, "Swift defeat to my enemies" in Elvish, as she cues up her first arrow to launch. And she's gonna do 13 plus 7 plus 7 and 6.
Woof.
Pretty soon, Cora's just gonna be able to look at an enemy and just gonna die.
Terrifying gaze.
Just gonna look at him and be like, "Do it yourself."
Yeah.
He'd be like, "Okay."
That's dark.
Yeah.
22.
That hits.
Okay.
Okay. I'm just trying to set this up. Okay, cool. All right, so that is 24. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
And then my third attack.
Let's go.
31.
Mm-hmm.
$14 plus 10.
Oh my gosh.
Don't forget
Did
Hunter's
you also
Mark.
get Hunter's Mark?
I added it manually that time because I'm smart.
Oh?
But thank you for the reminder.
Oops. Hold on. I am just quickly, I want to show the chat the map. So let me get the map on here.
And here I was thinking, just trying to think of how the gargoyle died.
Oh, these aren't the easiest ones you've ever fought. Don't worry. Don't worry. All right.
It'll be
Okay.
fine.
I got you all on there. Cool. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, to finish it off, she says to J Mitch.
Hope that helps.
You see,
J. Mitch, like, gives a
arrows
thumbs up.
whooshing,
Yeah.
just whooshing past your face.
The gargoyles, it's the gargoyles' turns. The one that just got huge chunks knocked out of it is furious. It is going to grab at J. Mitch. Let's see. It first is going to try to bite you. It got a nat 1. Holy shit. And then it makes...
It goes, I know what stone's gonna do.
It got a 2 on its next attack. I just need 1 to hit, man. Okay, does a 26 hit?
Yes.
Okay. It is going to forego damage and grab you.
Okay.
And it is then going to fly this way.
Oh, it just takes me?
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Let me see how far it goes.
All right.
It goes over here.
Mm-hmm.
And you are...
Oh, wow, it snatched me up.
Yeah. You're about 20 feet off the ground. And
You want some alone time with you?
yeah.
Who doesn't?
Now let's see. So it has 1 more attack. This thing has 4 arms, so it is going to, while it's grabbing you, it's going to make 1 more claw attack at you. It is not going to drop you yet.
Okay.
18. Does an 18 hit?
It's
Okay.
yes.
You are going to take 9 slashing damage. Okay. Now that that's out of the way, Lucius, this guy's gonna bite you.
Okay. Do your worst.
Does a 12 hit you?
No.
Okay. It is going to try and claw you. What is these rolls? Nat 1? Nat 1? Nat 2? Nat 1? Does a 14 hit you?
No.
Oh my gosh. A nat 1?!
Lucius just like while he's eating his rations.
Yeah, oh my gosh. Does a 21 hit you?
21 does hit.
Okay. This one is going to grab you. And it is going to fly. Let me see. It's going to fly, I'm going to remember that spot, 40 feet in this direction, and then 20 feet up. So it is currently 60 feet in the air with you.
Is that all?
All right. Both of these guys are up in the air holding your friends. Also, as it flew... Okay, never mind. Yaslin, it is your turn.
Great. Now I don't know what to do because it flew away with one of my targets of my spells. Yaslin's gonna ask, do either of you two know Slowfall?
Are you having like a whole conversation on your turn?
I just wanted to quickly ask, like, a quick question. I don't know how much I can do.
No, but I know damage does.
Oh, true.
Yaslin is going to cast... I guess she'll just cast Haste. Yeah, she'll cast... Whoops. Sorry, I don't know how to click that by mistake. How many points? Sorry, I got a bit mixed up because things changed at the last moment.
Aha!
So,
I'm fucking with you guys. Woohoo!
so yeah, Yaslin is going to cast Haste, and she's going to cast it on the 2 targets she has here, which are Cora and Kofa, by empowering it. So...
Oh, this feels weird.
It's like you drank a lot of coffee.
Let's say that's will end Yaslin's turn.
Okay, Kothar.
Okay, I'm gonna run over to the edge near where Lucius is, and I'm gonna look over and down. How far?
20 feet
Okay, and then on top of that,
Oh,
what
wait,
is the
so this is
ground
40.
made of over, like, what is the ground made of down 20 feet?
Rocks, stalagmites,
So
stone. Yes.
Okay. I'm going to, this is going to be fun. I'm going to reach into my bag, and I'm going to crush a spell gem, and as I do so, the ground kind of beneath is going to start shaking. And parts of rock from the bottom is going to start to rise up as I cast Wall of Stone.
Ooh.
And, okay, so this is like... I'm just going to DM you, Scarlet, the actual spell, because it's like a fucking paragraph.
Sure.
So essentially what's going to happen is I can make 10 by 10 foot panels that are 6 inches thick each. Essentially what I'm going to do is I'm going to make 2 10 by 10 foot panels stacked on top of each other, and then make them like the rest of the way out to make a bridge.
Okay, so you're making a spot for him to land.
Yes.
Is it right under his feet? Is that what you're aiming for?
Yeah, it's right under his feet.
Okay. Yeah, we can just say yes. I think you have enough
And then
wiggle room to make it work.
Yeah. And then I'm going to hop over onto it. I'm going to like run out.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh, hold on. Let me make a little
Well,
bridge for you.
Let me double check something real quick, because I think it says...
So you're like Minecrafting.
Yeah.
Wrong game, JTC. Come on.
No, this is amazing.
It's D&D,
Okay,
not
wait.
Minecraft.
Hold up. I have a lot of panels to work with, so it's 10 by 10 foot panels. So I have 2 going up. I have 1... Technically, I guess that's 2.
Are these like flat panels or are these cubes?
No, these are like flat panels that are
Okay.
6 inches thick.
Gotcha. Okay, so I'm imagining like Fortnite or another game where you can like put tiles down to stand on. Are
Yeah,
they floating or are they being supported?
They are supported by the pillars at the bottom.
Gotcha.
And then that's 2, 3, 4. I guess technically that would be 5 right there.
Okay.
So like 1 more. Yeah, 5. And then I'm going to do 6, 7. Right here. Basically, I'm creating like a square.
Yeah. I can adjust it.
So yes, that's... Come on, right
So
here.
can you... So it's like this?
Yeah. And then also do the same thing at the bottom. So just like extend it down. Yeah.
This is your square?
6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. There we go.
It's a little wonky. It's not perfect, but it gives us a lot of...
Yeah.
Excellent.
And then I'm hasted. So I'm gonna hit him.
I don't think you can do that.
Why?
You get an extra attack if you made the attack action.
So wait, what can I do then on my turn?
You get
Let me look
a
at
spell, a bonus action, and a movement. If you are
You
hasted,
get plus 2 your AC.
if you get 1 extra attack if you made the attack action. So if you bonked, you can bonk again. But you didn't bonk. You cast a spell.
It says that action can be used only to take the attack action or attack dash disengage hide or use an object action, and then it says in parentheses next to the attack action 1 weapon attack only.
Oh, so you can't
So
make
can
an
I not-
attack. Oh, okay.
Yeah, can I not just
You know
make
what?
1 single attack action?
I guess you can.
without
You can.
multi-attack?
For some reason, I thought it had to be part of a multi-attack. I apologize. Go ahead.
Okay.
Bonk him.
Lucius, I've got you. Bonk.
Or if you want to bonk, you could also use. You can try and pull Lucius free.
Oh, what would I roll?
I would do a contested strength, like athletics. If you don't think it's worth it, then you can bonk because, like, this gargoyle might try to fly away.
You just see Lucius is like, oh no, I'm in trouble. Oh.
You know what? Sure, let's try it.
Okay. It's going to be, it's a difficult one. I'm going to do, like, opposed athletics.
Yeah, I'm not Nicole, so I'm not expecting much from this, but...
Okay. I'm
All right.
rolling.
Okay.
You also have dice. You have so many dice. But I'm just gonna let you know right now, I rolled horribly.
Do we have dice that we can add to skill checks?
Yes, you have 1.
Okay, I'm gonna add 1.
It's a
Can you also
D6.
Okay, I'm adding a d6.
Yes.
can you also do guardians on top of that?
No, because that takes an action to cast guidance.
$14.
You grab Lucius by the ankles and give him a big yank.
If the magician played this card, Kothar Blurry.
It's just enough to pull Lucius. Lucius, you fall on your booty, so I'm going to consider you prone, but you're on this rock wall. Kothar, as that happens, you feel a divine spark, and as you look at yourself, you can't quite see your hand. Blurry has been cast on you by Poof the Magician, so you attacks against you until the end of your next turn. I'm sorry, till the start of your next turn are have disadvantage.
I will say this is concentration, so if I lose concentration, we go woo.
Thanks for the assistance.
But it does say, the spell does say that if I hold concentration until the end, it becomes permanent.
I just realized something. You're 20 feet high. The gargoyle was 20 feet above your 20 feet. Did you make it
flew
slant?
up?
Yeah, it went up 20 more feet.
Okay, then I would have made it slanted so you can like shrink the thing.
It's okay. We'll just use this, but I just wanted to. So you guys are on a fairly steep slant. You can stand, but I'm going to say that weapon attacks made while on this slant will have disadvantage as you attempt to keep your balance. So you are currently 40 feet high, and down here is 20 feet below you.
Yeah. Lucius, if I were you, I would move back to the tower. I don't think this is going to stay too long.
I will consider it.
Jay
I've done my job, big guy.
Mitch. You
All
are
right.
You are being grabbed by this giant four-armed gargoyle.
Damage goes, now, naughty, you didn't ask for consent. And he's going to cast Dimension Door. And he's going to do a little sneaky deaky with it, though. He's going to try and, if the creature is willing, it can also transport with him. And he's going to try and, bring the gargoyle with him if he's willing, basically.
I think the gargoyle wouldn't want to let go of you, so it would come with you.
All right, cool.
It's still going to be grabbing you, though.
So I'm teleporting right by the second story wall, like on the inside of the wall. So
Can you go through solid walls with Dimension Door?
yes, I can. I can arrive exactly on the spot it is desired. It can be a place I can see or one I can visualize.
Perfect. And you've been in there, so you know the layout.
Right. So I would want to be against the wall, but I would want to angle it so that the gargoyle is in the wall when he transports.
Can you do that?
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I don't know if you're allowed to do that.
I don't know either. But it sounded cool in my head.
I'm gonna wait. You want to be on the inside and him on the outside? Wait.
Basically, I want him to teleport into the wall, and I want me to teleport outside the wall if that's possible.
I don't think you can do that.
Alrighty,
Magic
then.
is like no clipping.
Yeah, so I do that,
but
and then
you're
I'm just
in
like,
there, and now you're in this room, and he's stuck in there with you.
and I'm just like, Toodles, is he still grabbing onto me?
Yes,
Actually,
yes, he is holding on
I
to
can't
you.
run away. Yeah, so I'll just be like, I will then just go down here. By the way, I love what you've done with your feathers, and give Cora Bardic Inspiration.
Cora, you feel so inspired.
Mm-hmm.
Lucius,
It's my turn.
you are sitting down, and right next to you is the gargoyle.
I gotta pee. I'll be right back.
Okay. I got to pee too, so after this round we can all run and go pee. This gargoyle is next to you, looking extremely confused.
It's okay, big boy. Not as many prey have caught me before. And he kind of gets up and he goes, but this is not the time to kill him. And he gets up and uses half his movement, which he currently has 70 because he has haste on him from the card that was played. So he will use the additional action disengage.
Okay.
To
You do a slide down this thing. It's super cool looking.
And while he's sliding down, he pulls out his dragon bow and draws 2 arrows and shoots the dragon.
Make your rolls. The first one misses, but you have rerolls. You guys can use them.
I will re-roll that.
Okay. To miss this. Oh, what? What? Oh my gosh. Wow. That misses.
He's gonna shoot his second attack.
Just over 2 years we've been playing this campaign. Unfortunately, 15 misses. You can re-roll. Look at how many dice. You have 25.
I will re-roll
Okay.
once again.
Yes. You got to use them so that people keep giving them to you. 19 hits.
He's going to he's going to roll his damage. 26.
All right. That is piercing and acid.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It takes the full 26 of that damage as your acid arrow empowered. I feel like your dragon bow, right where the arrow notches, it is designed to look like an open mouth of a black dragon. And
Yes.
as the arrow slides through that opening, it is coated in this magical acid that like trails behind it, like a super cool magical particle effect. And it just hits the gargoyle right in the shoulder, and it starts screaming as acid melts away at its shoulder, and it looks at you angrily.
Lucius will also take once he lands on this landing here, he's going to kind of just move back into the floor.
Got it. Okay, before we do round 2, let's do a quick 1-minute potty break because I am already dancing in my seat. I'm drinking a lot of caffeine. Go figure. So yeah, take a minute, guys. Just take a quickie.
Hello, chat.
Hi, chat.
You know what I thought would be so fun right now? Because I need to fill up my activity ring. Something that would be like so cute and fun is if we all just stood up and did this like 5-minute workout together. Wouldn't that be like so cute?
What?
Wouldn't that be
Activity ring?
so
What's that?
cute if we
What
just
5-minute workout?
I just posted it in the chat. Wouldn't that be like just so fun to do? Oh my gosh, let's get up and stretch our legs. That's crazy.
Yeah, you guys all do that. That'd be great.
That's like, no, not me.
I
I might have done it, except I'm doing my patches.
Huh.
I forgot to do them last week.
Torok, we're actually still playing 5e on Sundays. So we are still in the D&D world.
For now.
For now. By the way, this does seem like a very lovely and effective workout. I've just been on my feet all day walking dogs, and I cannot.
Oh, I think Poop's sitting down.
Yeah, I can't not. But that is a-okay. I also had a lot of tea today, so that's why I had to, I literally was bursting. But it was, almost my turn, and I was like, I shouldn't. I should wait. And then I just did my turn really quick, and I ran. What do you guys think of my strategy of bringing the gargoyle onto the second story so he can't carry me out anymore?
I think you guys are handling this swimmingly.
Mm-hmm. It's not like he can break out. It's an adamantium tower.
It's very true. I don't even think he could fit through the door. He's kind of
I don't think
stuck
he can
in
either.
there.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go up the ladder.
That's funny. But you got to get out of his. You have to break out of his grip first.
Yeah. Well, I'll just tell him the only way he's getting out of here is if I dimension door him out again, so...
Lord Corundum played
Your
this
move.
card
Your move,
for
dude.
Elifane for keeping it fit.
Elephane, for keeping it fit, you have haste.
What? Oh.
I know. Wait, I need to also be keeping it fit. I know, I need to exercise more, Fajoli. You went swimming today so you can sit at this break out with a good conscience. Nice.
Puff the
Okay,
Magician
so I was
played
muted,
this
so you can hear me.
card.
She already has
Janet.
haste for me casting it, so what does that give her a different buff now, or what?
Double haste.
I did not hear what you said.
She already has haste.
Oh, you should give it to someone else that doesn't stack. I'll let you guys decide. Do you want Lucius to have it?
Yeah, that's probably the best.
Cool. Also, everybody,
Cora gets double haste.
I super appreciate you guys using all of your loot cards. It's very exciting. It makes me feel like you guys are involved. Y'all are great. The players appreciate it too.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to use some of mine because my guys keep missing. Also, JTC, that was clutch.
I have been holding on to that spell gem ever since we got the collection of spell gems back in Lindenstone.
I love it. I got
I've just been like, it's gonna come in use one day. It's gonna.
Dude, that was like so brilliant. I was kind of thinking to myself, I might actually kill one or two of them today. But I want to see how you guys handle this.
The gems. The gem.
Now I gotta start thinking what spell gem I'm gonna replace it with.
Oh, that's right. How many did I say you can carry at one time? Prepared?
3.
3?
So yeah, I still.
It's kind of
I have a
like
bracelet.
it's kind of like Pathfinder prepared spells, isn't it?
Yeah. I also like how that the spell gems you gave us aren't just like damage spells; they're actual like utility spells.
So those were originally supposed to be 2 spell books for wizards in the book. Like, I didn't make those up. But I was like, nobody's a wizard. This is lame. So I just decided to give them to you as like spell gems or scrolls.
Yeah, and I love it.
I know it's
It's
a
so
little
much fun.
powerful, but
Killa Maverick 53 played this card. Kothar.
Kothar, you have a plus 10 bonus to your speed next turn.
Thank you. So what do we have?
So that's 70, isn't it?
I have. Oh yeah, because I'm also hasted. Oh my god.
Speed cleric.
Oh, speaking of Pathfinder, Frosty is running a one-shot on this channel next Thursday. It's Cult of the Lamb themed. If any of you would like to join it,
Is
DM
it
me.
Oops All Furries Part 2?
Cult of the Lamb.
Yes, but I think it's own. It's like a standalone. So I'm gonna have like a different character.
Okay.
If you're interested in playing, it's a 11th level thing. JTC, are you able to come? I can't remember if you said you were missing or not.
No, I can't. I have a concert, but I really want to play.
I'm going to be running. I've been running more Pathfinder. Last week we went to
hate
the
school.
elemental plane of wood.
Mm-hmm. It was fun.
What did you say it is?
Thursday.
Damn.
We'll get one with you in. Okay, Kothar, I'm sorry. But yeah, DM me if you want to be in that game so that I know how many seats I need to fill. When you used to drink, you used to work out with a whiskey in one hand.
It's the way to do it.
Whatever helps you get through, you know?
I know. Maybe I should start doing that. I'm trying to cut back.
It's so bad. It's so dehydrating for your body. I should really say, do not do this.
I need to cut back on alcohol because it's like sabotaging all my attempts at getting back in shape.
When I was going to a physio, she's like, my goal is to get you off the computer all the time. So you're never on the computer. It's like, your point here is supposed to help me to manage my life, not to change it. Like, just remind me of that.
Who was this?
Thing you said. A physiotherapist.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like, it's to try and make me so I can actually do what I need to do. Not tell me I can't do what I need to do.
To be fair, we should all be off the computer.
No, 100% of the time. Never on the computer is what she was saying.
Yeah, that would be ideal, I would say.
Everybody should go to a shelter and walk dogs because that's what I do. And my workout's never been better.
I went snowshoeing the other day. Have you ever been
Oh wait, that's
snowshoeing?
actually awesome.
I worked 108 hours this week, so I was out.
Gosh,
yeah.
dude. That gives me anxiety just you saying the number.
It's too many. That's
Maverick.
how much I work in a year, I think.
From a caloric, Maverick says drinking tequila to not sabotage your fitness goals because it's not as sabotaging. And I'd say maybe from a caloric perspective, but not from... Alcohol does other things other than just be heavy in alcohol. It does make like fat burning not as good because it's a toxin. It's in your blood. Your liver has to metabolize it and get it out of your bloodstream, and when it does that, it is not doing the other jobs it does, which is help you burn fat and build muscle. So you definitely, if you're doing fitness, you cut out all alcohol.
I went with patches, my medication for HRT, because I didn't want the liver stuff. I didn't want to go for the liver. Even though I don't drink, it's just, why have the extra on it?
Wait,
Wouldn't it still be metabolized through your liver, regardless of the way that it's integrated
still-
into the body?
It's for your skin.
what is? I missed the
know.
first part you said. I'm confused.
I use
Hormone
patches.
therapy.
Hormone therapy patches.
But it still needs
The
to...
doctor
just
said it
because
doesn't go through your liver, so when I sold to them.
Okay, I need to Google that because I
Yeah.
have beef with your doctor.
Yeah, just because
it's gotta get processed through your body somehow.
Right, like just because you're soaking something in through your skin versus your stomach, it's still getting into your blood, and your blood filters through your liver. After you Google that, it will be Cora's turn. But yeah, I get to play in a Pathfinder game. It's like a not streamed, like more like a private game with some people, and our our session 0. It's like a once a month thing, so it's not like super, like, doesn't take too much of our time. But we're having our session 0 on Wednesday, and I have to decide what I'm going to play. And it'll be my first time playing in a long-term Pathfinder game.
Those are the most
Nice.
fun. You really able to build up your character.
It looks like Paddocks, it's much less work for the liver.
From what I'm reading, it says it goes through the skin and straight into the bloodstream. I don't know.
Right, well then the bloodstream
Then
goes
that
to your
blood
liver.
goes to
Yeah,
your
it-
liver.
It flows through.
If it goes to your liver,
be-
if it goes to your blood, it's going through your liver.
But yeah, it won't need to process it twice. It won't have to process it as much then.
Yeah.
So it is better for the liver.
It sounds like it's way better.
And that's probably what she meant.
Yeah.
I mean, I still have to take the other tablet, but that's twice a week. So
Instead of every day.
no, yeah, I got another tablet which is reduction in hormones rather than increase in hormones. So, and it's based on how much you need it. And I take a quarter of a tablet 2 times a week.
Hi, Kuritsu, are you feeling okay?
Hi, Karitsu.
All right, Ellie, do you want to take a turn?
Hell yeah, I
You
do.
just saw a like a Fortnite bridge being made, and Lucius like sled down it and take some shots out of his cool Black Dragon bow.
Corey thinks to herself, what the fuck, that's cool as hell. Okay, so to get a shot at this one... Actually, J-Mitch said that he needed help. I heard him say that from downstairs. Cora's gonna say...
Koth, are you good?
Kothar like takes a moment to respond, but he responds really fast because he's hasted and he's like overstimulated. He's like, "Gonna be fine."
Like he's on healing.
Yeah. Okay. So Cora's gonna go back down the stairs, the ladder.
I need to figure out there's a plugin that lets you guys, it's like makes little teleporters for your tokens.
That'd be good.
Yeah, I usually don't make maps that have multiple like layers though, so.
So here, I guess I am threatened.
You are now.
Okay. And so if I move over here, or I don't know, stand on top of this barrel.
Yeah, you can.
Are we flanking?
Sure.
Okay.
I'll give it to you.
So this guy already had my hunter's mark applied to him.
Okay. You're like, it's me. This is the one you've been harassing.
Yeah.
Now, it is light in here. It doesn't matter because you're flanking anyway. But he can see you, and he sees you, and from his perspective, it's just like the crow face from Elden Ring with like teeth and the beady eyes, and they're like sparkling like some eldritch horror, and his face like goes yellow.
That's me. So now I am hasted, which is cool. I'm gonna make an attack roll.
Oh, let's let the chat see the...
26.
Absolutely.
Okay. So 13. And then my bonus action, I'm gonna use... Oops, I hit advantage. Oh, no, it is advantage. Okay. 27. Do I get to apply a hunter's mark to my offhand?
I don't know. Can you link Hunter's Mark?
Yeah.
I want to see what the language.
Oops. The book.
Oh, thanks, Stumped. By the way, Stumped, thank you so much for your Stream Loot cards. You're also on
Whenever you-
hormotherapy. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Whenever you hit with a weapon attack.
Oh, yeah. Then I guess, wow, I didn't realize Hunter's Mark gets even better with 2-weapon fighting.
I didn't
Freaking
realize it needs
awesome.
concentration.
Yes, Hunter's
Yeah,
Mark is
it needs
concentration.
Concentration.
It's nice to see some representation in actual plays. Yes, thank you so much. We have a pretty awesome cast, I would say.
Gay.
We have a pretty gay cast.
Okay, cast.
And a gay and our other member is, she's in the chat, but she's not feeling well. But we also have a very Asian cast.
Sick. Diversity rules. Okay. So that was my first attack.
Yes. Offhand doesn't get a second attack though. It's just part of your main hand. Does that make sense?
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So now I get to roll one more time, but not as an offhand.
Right. So your main hand. Well, no. How many times have you attacked so far? Just the one time?
Just
one main
one.
hand, one offhand. You're hasted. You get 2 more main hand attacks.
Okay.
So 2-weapon
So
fighting.
no more offhands.
Right. Yeah, because that was your bonus action. 2-weapon fighting is just you're using your bonus action to make an additional attack. Okay.
20.
That works. Oof.
And then one more.
Oh my. That's your that's not damage. That's attack roll, right? That hits.
Yeah.
Okay. I
Yeah,
was
it's my
like,
attack roll.
I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Jesus Christ. Still, oh my goodness. You are just crumbling this thing, creating trauma, generational trauma amongst the gargoyle kin.
Not if we kill it. It's not going to get passed down.
That's true. Okay. This gargoyle sees this Kothar in front of him and is going to probably not very well, is going to try and land an attack on you.
I'm just a little cleric. I'm so vulnerable.
Does a 24 hit?
Is
You
that
roll
it? Is it
disadvantage
there?
from Blur.
That's right!
And you also still have haste +2 AC.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll let you know when and if I hit you. Just give me a
I'll be here.
Okay. Just what is your AC so I know when I actually get you?
22.
Is that including your haste?
Yes.
Okay. Don't. Are you okay?
was drinking
For
too
mouthing
fast
off to
in
the
my head.
DM. Oh god, I took a drink of my tea and it just went down the wrong pipe. Oh,
I got a hit.
Yay.
shield. My AC is now 27. Does it still hit?
No. Okay. Cool. How very cool for you. That blur does
what did I-
last. That blur does last until the start of your next turn. So once it's your turn,
Yeah,
it
it's
goes away.
gone.
It's mostly there just to kind of like buffer you guys until you have a chance to like act. It's mad and is going to fly. You can take an. Oh, you can't take attack of opportunity because you just used it. Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20.
Where are you going? I thought we were having lots of fun together.
35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Okay, it is over here. It is
Leaving.
40 feet above the ground, 60 feet away. And it's like... Okay. It is Yaslin's turn.
Kind of lame, bro.
Well, she can't see where the other gargoyle went, but she did hear noise from down below, so she's going to go up here and go down the ladder. If she can.
There you are.
Okay,
It's a party in here.
So how does threatened work again? It means if I...
Ranged attack rolls have disadvantage.
Okay, so if it's a spell that doesn't have an attack roll, it should be fine.
Yes. Gargoyles. I knew someone who unironically pronounced it Gorl. Gorl.
Oils.
Gorl.
It's like the Despicable Me version of girl.
How much for the fluffy unicorn? Okay, what are you doing?
Yoslin is going to... It's dark in here, isn't it?
No, there's a bunch of lights in here.
Okay. So she's not going to do that. She's just going to try and attack with her sword, I guess.
Oh.
'Cause I don't know of any other attacks she has that
Okay.
don't require... Yeah,
Stab it with your
disadvantage.
sword. Your moonlight dancer.
She's probably going to do almost nothing.
I can't believe that. That hits. This poor guy. What?
I don't know what the plus blow is from.
Radiant damage because it's a magical sword.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Holy crap.
And that's all she can do.
That was you just pull out your sword and Illustriers, like a choir of Illustrian angels go ah, like completely harmonized, and then you stab and the moonbeam just goes pew, and a chunk of rock blasts off it. The other two party members in the room are like, huh? Where did that come from? Okay.
All the dancing.
Kothar.
Okay, so if it's 40 feet up...
It's on level with you, because you're also 40 feet up,
Oh, okay.
but it is 60 feet away.
Oh, it is exactly 60 feet. Perfect. That's cantrip distance. I'm gonna toll the dead it.
Okay.
Wisdom save. DC 18.
Okay. I'm okay, sorry, it lagged a little bit. It made its save.
Alright, I just... Ding!
He goes, "Argh." He has so many arms, he can easily, like...
See, I'm just a poor little cleric. Come attack me. Woo!
Javich.
How's he looking?
Death's Door.
Ooh. Jamich looks at him and says, This is why you don't try to take me. If
Okay, Liam
everybody...
Neeson.
Yeah. Actually, I'm going to step down right here.
You are in his hand.
Oh, right.
I just grabbed you and put you
Forgot
right
about
back
that.
where you
No,
were.
that makes sense. Oh gosh, that means everybody's in my range for this. Never mind then.
Were you about to fireball?
I can't. I don't feel like I could do much damage to this guy. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, maybe the little damage you can do is enough.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna cast Eldridge Blast at him.
Okay.
I'm gonna use both of them to try and hit
You will
him.
have disadvantage because you are threatened.
Do I gain normalcy because I'm flanking or no?
It's a ranged spell attack, so
Oh, yeah,
that's why you
true.
have disadvantage.
You...
But it's okay.
Fair enough. 10.
That misses. Go ahead and roll your second. 9.
He just goes, I'll see you on the other side. The other side of hell.
Yeah, it's like he's like right there, and so you can't quite get. And it does. He just kind of bobs his head out of the way and screams in your face.
All right, a little help here, guys. That's my
I'm
turn.
trying.
Lucius.
Mm.
This, the gargoyle up top has flapped out around the other side of the tower. You can technically see it from where you're standing, even though the map is being
Like
weird.
same as a wall.
Yeah, that's to block the downstairs. I don't know how to make walls one-way visuals, but...
And he's 60 feet from me?
60 feet plus 40 feet up. It is within your longbow range, though.
I've been wanting to try this. And you see him pull out this griffin bone boomerang out of his satchel.
What is the range on that?
120 feet.
You got it. Okay, perfect.
And he is going to huck it at this gargoyle. I don't know what the language is for it, because it says if I hit him, it'll be stunned. Since he has wings, I don't know if he'll drop out of the sky. I read into it, it says maybe, but I don't know.
Is there no official ruling on being stunned while up in the air?
Stun means you're incapacitated. If you're incapacitated, I don't
Okay.
know.
You
That's
know
your
what?
call.
I'm going to call, if it works, he might start to fall.
Okay.
A 26
26.
hits. What the fuck was all of those? Wait, what are all those D4, 3D4?
I don't know why it added those.
Yeah, I don't think you got 26.
I didn't.
Wait, okay, because that's like a bunch of things. Like, what is the 3D4?
3d4 is the thunder damage.
Okay,
It's not,
so yeah, you added the damage to the attack roll. Also,
I just roll a d20.
yeah, roll a d20, add your proficiency bonus and your dexterity. It is 60, and you will have disadvantage on this roll because it is within the far range. It's 120 feet. You have 60 feet / 120 feet. That means anything between 60 and 120 is disadvantage, unless your sharpshooter feat removes that. Does it?
Look. Feature. Sharpshooter. Attacking at long range doesn't impose disadvantage on your ranged weapon attack rolls.
Okay, cool. So then you can do that normally. But yeah, go ahead and roll with your proficiency and your dex. We'll have to just fix that formula. It deals 1d4 bludgeoning and 3d4 thunder, and they must succeed on a con save or be stunned. Okay.
I'm just going to roll d20 and then add 6. Or sorry, 7.
Okay.
Which is 25.
That hits.
All right.
And you're not
Yes.
you're not doing sharpshooter, are you, with that?
To remove the thing, yes.
No, I meant like the -5 to add 10.
Oh, no, I'm not doing sharpshooter to that, no.
Okay.
But he has to succeed on DC 10 Constitution saving throw or be stunned.
Okay, I'm doing the saving throw. He passes his save. Go ahead and roll through 44 damage.
Seven.
Okay. You outstretch your arm and throw this giant boomerang. It starts crackling with light as it hits the gargoyle. You hear a loud boom. The gargoyle just happened to have his ears covered from deflecting from the Toll of the Dead and is able to resist the stun effect, but does take the damage. the boomerang then returns to your hand.
Am I able to switch to my bow and do a bow shot?
Sure.
He catches this boomerang and goes, whips it into his satchel and pulls out his dragon bow and shoots with sharpshooter.
Okay.
And
That hits.
21 to hit.
Yep.
20 for damage.
All right. Excellent. Cora,
And then Lucius gonna move over here. That's it.
Cora, it is your turn.
Okay. Is the guy in front of me dead now?
Nope.
No. Okay. Okay. And I'm not still hasted, right? It just
Right.
lasts for one round of combat.
No, my haste lasts a minute.
Oh, that's your haste. Okay, then you are still hasted. I forgot who. Oh, Lucius is no longer hasted.
Right.
That hits. All right.
15.
This is what it takes to cause this this gargoyle creature to crumble into dust at your feet.
Excuse me, Yaslin.
And she's gonna go up the ladder.
Yeah, some more dog out of the way.
Killa Maverick 53 played this card. I'm giving
Alright,
it all she's got. Cap'n. Lucius gets more haste.
You can't see him from where you. Cora can see the gargoyle. It's over here.
Can you ping it again? Oh, I see. Okay, so if I come to the window, I have eyes on him?
Yes.
Oh, there he is. Yeah, okay.
Lucius, you have haste for another round.
Yes. Thank you.
So I'm gonna use my bonus action to move Hunter's Mark to this guy.
Okay.
Which will complete my first turn. And then I'm going to switch back to my bow. I am in darkness.
That hits.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? Real quick, unless you have sharpshooter, you will be making these shots, I think, at disadvantage. Oh, no, never mind.
Why is that?
I thought your minimum range was 60 feet. It's actually 150 feet. So, never mind.
I think also with my oath bow to my sworn enemy, I suffer no disadvantage due to long range.
Okay. Wait, this isn't your sworn enemy. The other one was.
Well, but they're like the same thing?
No, it's an individual. It's like a
It's to
hunter's
the
mark.
individual?
Yeah, it's a hunter's mark thing.
But they're twins.
Yeah.
This is
How
yeah,
often can I say that?
I think once a day.
Let me see. Until it
After it's
dies.
Your sworn enemy dies. You can choose a new one after the next dawn.
After the next time. Okay. Okay, so then ignore this second 8 damage. Just the 15.
Just 15, you know. Just 15. That hits. So brutal.
You got it easy, pal. Your friend didn't so much.
Whose voice did Cora just say that in?
That was Eliphane's voice. 17.
All right. That.
I
Took a
think
pretty big-
that's all I can do.
Okay.
That's all you can do. You just killed one and did a bunch of damage for the second one. That's a fair bit.
Right? Jeez. It is going to rush down to Cora.
It cannot see me because I am invisible.
It is going to rush to Kothar.
Coward! Oh, wait, okay, never mind.
All right.
I guess it could, like, with disadvantage, just kind of like in my general direction where it thought the arrows were coming from.
That's true. You know what? I would rather do that.
Sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Coward!
I will let you know if any of them hit. What is your AC so I can...
East low. Oh, but with haste I get +2, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
thank
So what
you.
is your total AC?
18.
Okay. I will let you know if any of these attacks hit. This thing is coming at you with a bite and 4 claw attacks. All at disadvantage. You said it's 18? Okay. One of them landed. Out of 5 attacks, 1 landed. You will take 9 slashing damage.
Okay. Cora was just about, so she's like dodging and weaving and ducking, and she was about to be like, because like none of them hit, and then just as she gets like sucker punched in the stomach.
Oh, now I do need you to make a concentration saving throw. You just have to beat a 10. 10 or
Okay.
better to make
I'm
sure
sorry,
your hunter's mark.
Yeah, how many points did I take of damage?
Oh, sorry, 9 slashing. Could be worse.
Could be worse. Concentration saving throw. What am I rolling for concentration?
Click on your constitution. Sorry.
Oh, constitution. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry,
saving
those
throw.
words are so similar that was like...
That's okay.
Well, it is confusing because it's concentration, but you have to roll
You made it.
constitution. So.
Right?
12.
You made your save. You maintained concentration. On the gargoyle. Yeslin.
Okay, so Yaslin is going to go back up the ladder.
Okay, we move, yeah.
And she will move out of the way this time, so she's not in the way of anyone coming up the ladder. She will rotate towards the gargoyle, and she'll just cast... What sort of check is it to see if you can work out weaknesses, if you can? Is that some sort of check? Would it be history, or...
Yeah, roll...
And would that be an action? Would that be an action, or could it be...
No,
bonus
I'll
action
let
or
you
what?
do it as a free action. Please roll either nature or history.
Let's see, nature. Nature or history? Okay, so 6 of one, half dozen another. 4. It's a stone.
It's a rocky guy.
Our history
Okay.
checks are failing against it.
Yes,
A little
it's
ching,
gonna be-
you know, the sound of a failed
Yeah.
roll just happening in the corner.
She's not
You know
a
what's
stone.
great? In Pathfinder, you can recall knowledge, but it's a secret check, so only the DM sees it. And if you critically fail, then the DM gives you false information, and you have no idea that it's false.
So Yaslin is just going to cast Chromatic Orb, and she's going to do it as acid.
All
Because she
right.
assumes that it would be better against rock. And,
It's like a Pokemon battle.
yep, she'll do it at 2nd level.
Okay.
So attack.
22 hits. You guys are rolling so good.
And then cast again. Cast the spell. So 15 damage.
Beautiful. You splash it in the face. It, like, the rock on its face, like, melts, and it gives it, like, a horrifying, like, Terminator-looking appearance. Is there anything you'd like
And
to do?
then that ends your turn.
Okay. Kothar.
I'm gonna run up behind him.
You slide. Woo!
I slide. You're still a coward. And I'm gonna inflict wounds him.
Okay. Is this an attack roll?
Yes.
You have advantage then.
Flanking,
Oh.
let's go.
Wait, does flanking might only be weapon attacks, not spell attacks. Never mind.
It counts as a melee spell attack. So
Right.
it's still benefit from flanking.
Oh, okay. Ba-ba-ba-ba.
18.
Oh! Oh, that hits.
Yeah.
God dang.
22 necrotic.
Well,
God dang. You fried his booty.
What level did you cast?
That was second level. I think that's my turn. Yeah. Wait, actually, wait, no, I'm hasted. Bonk.
Oh, yeah.
Bonk.
Bonk. You hear Shal go, ow! She wasn't expecting it.
Bonk.
Aw. You bonk in
You
a
can reroll.
spot. Oh yeah, you have so many
Yeah.
rerolls.
I'm re-rolling.
Please
Reroll.
use the rerolls, guys.
Woo.
Oh, there you go. That hit.
Bonk.
Bonk.
Okay, that's 5 bludgeoning, and then 2 radiant.
2 radiant.
Damage is damage.
Sorry, I'm just making a note for myself for later.
You have haste. Do you want to stay on the rock or not?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay on the rock.
Okay. Jamich.
Jamich climbs the ladder to see what he sees and goes, "Oh my gosh, there's a guy there. There's a gargoyle." Let's see. How is he looking right now?
Pretty wounded.
Pretty wounded.
A good
Jamich.
like enough Cora could probably in a single weapon attack.
Yeah. Jamich kind of feels a little, useless right now. So he's going to cast a 5th level spell. He's going to cast Hold Monster.
Oh gosh.
It's like Hold Person, but without the person being the stipulation.
Dude, I used this in Baldur's Gate. I failed. And oh my gosh, it is so crazy. You could just wail on someone until they make their
Yeah.
save.
So he just goes up and goes, "Stop where you are, freeze!" And then a bunch of cotton candy goes around him and
Oh, he's not talking like
constricts and
Jello.
binds him. Yeah, no, it's not like Jello. You would think that, but no, it's cotton candy.
Okay. He is a cotton candy gargoyle now. And he is frozen. Lucius.
Yep. Yes,
Whereabout is he? I can't see him with the wall collisions.
Right here.
He's right there.
Yeah.
Lucius, for the sake of losing his mind, seeing him hurt Cora, is going to suddenly become springy and cast jump on himself.
Oh.
And he's going to look at the gargoyle and pull out Dawnbringer.
Hold on.
And for the sake of argument, he's going to see Jamich right there and use him as a jumping stone. A running start, jump on top of Jamich, and then do like
Ow.
a Jordan with the Dawnbringer in his hand.
Night Reaper. Hello.
And he is going to drop this sword into this gargoyle's chest.
You have advantage because it is paralyzed.
You're gonna say you have advantage because that was cool as hell.
I was going to give advantage for
Double
the
advantage.
coolness, but you already had it.
I can't
Yeah, I was
remember.
like,
Is it
yeah.
attack or versatile I'm supposed to use?
Attack. The versatile is a type of damage, like if
Got it.
you're one-handing it. Are you holding this with one hand or two?
I'm going to reroll that.
Okay.
I am going to use two hands. Like, he's just going to be, like,
Okay.
straight in the air.
Okay. Reroll.
That would be versatile then? No.
No, that versatile is the damage, not the attack roll.
Got it.
So start with your attack.
Lord Corundum played this card because of the cool Dawnbringer attack.
He's going to crit.
Okay, you were gonna crit anyway because it was he's paralyzed, but it's amazing that you rolled it at 20. So you are gonna roll. I don't know which formula it is, so click other formula just so I see what it does. What is that? Oh, that's the
D8.
if it's undead. Okay, so that's if it's undead. It takes that extra d8. So no, just roll the versatile damage. Thank you so much for the dice roll. I was expecting you to do so much more damage.
I know, right? I was like,
do you want to add a damage roll? Oh yeah, you do get to add a damage roll because someone just
You
gave you a
also
damage
get to-
roll. Add a 1d10
Also
to
gets
that.
to attack again as well.
That's true. You get
I
2
do.
attacks. Yeah.
Because you got hasted.
Well, also
Yes.
because you are oh, you're hasted. That's right. Because you cast jump on yourself, which is a spell. Well, that was actually enough to do it. As you do a Mario jump, bopping on the chef hat of J. Mitch, doing just a scream as you come down. Dawnbringer shining radiantly, blinding the room as everyone's trying to get used to the light. It's like in slow motion, like very Zack Snyder of you. And you tear through the center of this gargoyle. Light fills its body, coming out of its mouth, its eyes, its ears, and then it just explodes. And pieces of gargoyle gore go everywhere. And
so for the context, can I add a little bit more?
yes?
So as Lucius is plummeting and this gargoyle explodes with light, Lucius didn't have any plan to not land on this platform, so he's gonna ride the corpse of this body down, and his rampage is gonna kick in. When he reduces a creature down to 0 hit points, he starts meleeing this creature to death as he rides it down to the ground 20 feet. Drop.
Oh, you guys are falling down.
Yep.
20 feet.
Featherfall.
Is that a touch
It's
or is that...
It's a reaction. Choose up to 5 fallen creatures within range.
What's the range?
The range is 60 feet.
Oh, okay. Are you casting it on Lucius?
Yes.
Okay, Lucius, you are grabbing onto this creature as you punch it. Are you going to let the feather fall save you, or are you going to take the impact as the gargoyle falls?
Lucius is just blind with rage at this point, so I feel like he would just fall with the creature without any regard for safety.
Let me see. Okay. Oh, that's hardly anything.
It's so weird because physics say that he should take damage, but the way the spell is worded, it specifically says it takes no falling damage and it can land on its feet if the creature lands before the spell ends. It doesn't say how fast it's going
Oh, yeah, I guess
when it hits the ground.
you take no damage then. I guess, yeah, it's absorbing.
Yeah.
It's not that you're going slower, you're just taking no damage. Wow, okay. Yeah, you don't take any damage. You land on the ground, the gargoyle's body just... And you're just punching it. You don't know if the blood on your knuckles is from it or from you.
You don't touch Cora! He's just like beating it.
You all peek over the edge and you just see Combat is over. What do you do?
Not for him.
Jamich, look around, looking for pieces of map. Chorus, talk to Lucius.
And she's gonna use her cloak of the bat, and she's gonna glide herself. Yeah. Woo.
I'm going to look for pieces of the map.
There is what appears to be a map right in front of you.
Whoa.
Oh shit, that was easy. Picks it up. Does it seem magical?
It seems like not magical, but it was definitely ripped out of a book and is the same parchment as the journal from the first floor. And it does look like it has labels on it and passageways, and this is going to make your traveling infinitely easier.
Awesome. And I know how this tower works, right? I can shrink it now?
Yes, but everybody has to go outside before you can shrink it,
Right.
because it will turn into a little 1 inch by 1 inch cube.
Right. Or, since we're all on the roof anyway, easier way down.
Oh, wee.
Sure.
I will do that. I will do the funner way. Just have it shrink on its own while we're on
So
top of it.
Yaslin, Lucius is down on the ground. Here, I'll move you. So Yaslin, Jamich, and Cora's also on the ground. So you two are the only ones up on there. This thing shrinks up into Jamich's hand, and you are now about to fall.
Featherfall.
Are you also casting Featherfall on Yaslin?
Yeah.
Okay.
On everybody who is still up here.
You
Me
both
and-
fly
me and
down,
Yaslin, yeah.
and you like hit the ground. You fall fast, but it doesn't hurt. And you now have this 1 inch by 1 inch adamantine cube. You can call it with the command word that you now know, and you can lock it with and unlock it with the command word. And this is
guys.
now you can use this for camping now if you want.
Guys, I just realized
Yeah, first.
we left Kuretsu in the second story.
No, Kuretsu is on the bottom. Okay, put her in. She just goes.
Yeah.
It's a good way to carry. It's like good way to carry your companions with you.
Like a Pokeball.
Suck a command.
Yeah. Just,
There you go.
yeah.
So-
just put them in your pocket.
Point of question, like, if I put like pots and pans inside of this tower and then it shrinks, does it shrink the pots and pans?
You know,
Does it shrink the objects? Because there's like a bunch of dead barrels and stuff around here.
Not to mention their bodies as well.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna say, because I don't think it explains it very well, it's it puts everything that was inside of it that's on non-living into a pocket dimension that will appear just as it was before. So you'd probably want to, whenever you're taking
So
a
I'll
break,
decorate.
yeah, you can clean it out and set it up. And yeah, this is like your this is kind of fun. This is your new camping.
It's your camp. Yeah.
It's my new mansion, guys.
Are we going glamping?
Glamping.
This is gonna be the glampiest tower you guys have ever seen.
Okay, so Cora floats down to the bottom. What do I see Lucius doing?
Lucius is knelt by Dawnbringer, which has been like stabbed into the ground from the impact of the falling gargoyle, and you just see him wailing on this gargoyle's face. And you see that he's been punching it for some time, so it's just like, I don't know, do gargoyles bleed?
Yeah.
Are they more like a stone dust style?
There's like a icky ichor, like a dark ichor. It is a living creature. It isn't a construct. Hydrate,
Bumpy
everybody.
2K18 played this card. Take a sip, smile.
Everybody hydrate. Thank you. Thank you so much.
So I'd say you'd see just this ichor just built up on his palms, but it's almost like he just has no like facial expression. He just keeps pouting at the creature.
Lucius. And she's gonna take her feathered hand and kind of tilt your chin up to look at her.
He hurt you,
Cora's safe now. See?
but he hurt you. deserved death.
Yes, and we killed him.
But
And
he
not
deserves
for
so much more.
What more can you do? Is already dead. Cora's safe.
I suppose you're right. And he like kind of slowly gets up and just picks up Dawnbringer and like sheaths it.
She's like, "Oh, that was great. Wait, what?"
I suppose it is time to go.
Good fighting today, Lucius.
Glad you are safe. Don't know what I would do without you.
She gives him a hug.
Lucius kind of hugs, but you see him kind of like staring off into the distance, still like annoyed.
Lucius, give me a wisdom save. I want to see how powerful this hug is.
Rooting fortune. You said Constitution?
Wait, wisdom. Though your friend is trying to comfort you and bring you back down, your mind still dwells on all the various ways you could have caused that gargoyle to suffer before it died.
You know when you're like hugging someone and they're not like deliberately hugging you back, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So maybe Cora kind of feels that and she kind of pulls away from the hug and sees Lucius just kind of looking almost like past her. So she turns around to look at what he's looking at.
What is it?
Cora, I'm thinking.
What thinking?
How many ways I could have hurt that creature.
There's always next time.
Perhaps you are right. Let's go to the others.
Yes.
What are the others doing? Oh, JTC, Kothar is still like standing on this rock.
Yeah, I feel like at this point you just see Kothar's face just like peer with the rock, and he goes, "Guys, help!"
You're stuck on the freaking stone. Can you command it to lower?
No, it's here.
Oh, I can walk onto that, right? It's like,
It's 20
oh no,
feet
I'm already
high.
on the ground.
Yeah. You can featherfall Kothar if he's willing to jump off the edge.
Okay,
Yeah.
Cora will do this. She's gonna use her cape to turn into a bat and fly up there, and then she has boots of levitation that she will take off and give to
Lend, yeah.
lend to Kothar.
Here.
Oh,
See you on the
Thanks.
ground. Bye! And she
wait, how do I activate them?
They smell like bird. Bird feet. Yeah. They're
Lawn.
magic, so they'll adjust to your feet.
It feels like bird. That's possible somehow.
What does bird smell like? I don't know. I've never had a bird.
He then just he says whatever magic word he thinks Cora would use.
Shiny.
Presto shiny. And just steps out and just
It's like elevator.
like you hear elevator music as he goes down. Is there a way to make this thing go faster?
I don't know how levitate works. Is it? I think you just have a hover speed. You can just. use an action.
You're basically
and
just floating. It's like I think it's probably your walk speed, but it's just like slowly up or down.
I'm just gonna let's see.
Akothar has no idea how to use it, so he's just like moving at the absolute slowest speed possible.
20 feet.
levitate in chat.
It's 20. You can move 20 feet per round, so it's like a little bit shittier than your walk speed.
Yeah.
As he lands to the ground, Lucius gonna walk over to him and go, "Great thinking with a platform. I would have been toast had I been out there." And he
turns
puts his
looks at
hand.
it. He just turns and he looks at it and says, "I'm happy it came in use."
He puts his hand full of ichor, like fresh ichor, on your shoulder as he's saying it, and it just leaves this like ichor stain on you. And he just kind of keeps walking.
Damn, you really got him. It's like dripping.
All right. You all realize you have been traveling for quite a bit. You could actually redeploy it and take your rest here if you want, or you could press on.
Well,
How much?
Here?
Yeah, we might as well just rest here.
yeah.
J-Mitch,
can
if you
set
put
up.
it up next to the platform, you could just have a permanent extension.
How long does the
Yeah,
platform
sure.
last?
It's 10-minute concentration, but if I concentrate for the entire time, it becomes permanent.
Oh, so if you hang on to it and you don't like drop concentration?
Yeah, no. Yeah, it just stays there permanently.
Okay, cool. I imagine like you're doing a ritual then, like some kind of, I don't know, like the major...
J-Mitch activates the tower accidentally underneath the platform and expands
Shatters.
Well, the top of the platform of the tower perfectly touches the bottom of the platform, so...
Oh, I guess we just can't go on the roof.
That's...
Unless you can fly. He looks at Cora.
Thank you, Master of Dungeons, so much for the raid. Welcome, everybody.
All right. This is our new home. We need to. I will start cleaning it up. But we need to think of a good name for it.
How does one choose a good name for a home?
I
Other than
think
just home.
I like that.
Everybody close their eyes and say first word comes into head.
Safe.
Wait, no, you gotta count to 3. Shiny is there too.
Okay.
1,
2,
2, 3.
3.
Shiny!
Okay. So
We'll work on it.
big, shiny, safe, ration. What did you say, Yasmin? Home. And then what did you say, JTC?
Dinner.
Dinner. Okay.
Everyone said something different.
Big. No, it's
Oh,
big,
that's right.
shiny, safe, ration dinner home.
Big, hold on. We gotta type this out. Big, shiny, safe, ration dinner home. Big,
Perfect.
shiny. I've already forgotten it. Big,
BSSRD.
big, shiny, safe, ration dinner home.
Yeah.
BSSRD or BSSRDH.
Yeah. Damage will walk in and begin to like start decorating. And has impeccable style and design, but it's also like very dwarven based, and very blocky and very rigid corner design. So you'll see like he makes curtains, but they're perfect. They're like perfect rectangle curtains, and they don't like fan out at all. And then you'll see like tables, but they don't have any curves on them. They just have sharp edges and stuff like that. But
Is this the Minecraft house?
Yes, but it's more dwarven runic stonework than it is
Gotcha.
like Minecraftian.
And are you using your creation, Bard of Creation kind of stuff to do this?
Sure.
Or are you physically carving tables?
This would be just trying to like make do with the materials he has and then using his creation magic.
Okay, so I will let you use whatever your Bard of Creation magic is. I don't think that it's feasible that you would pick up a whole like stonemason gig and be able to make a whole dinner set within the time you are resting.
Right.
Oh, it lasts for 1d4 hours.
Right.
I'd say for now you could clean it out. How about that? You guys can clean
Just
out.
do that for Dan.
Just for now. Maybe I'll
He's talking about his plans with the party. He's like, this is what I want.
Maybe you can buy some furniture. Go to IKEA.
You guys will have seen they're using prestidigitation to help clean it.
Cool.
Awesome.
All right, guys.
Cora's gonna set an alarm spell.
Perfect.
On the door.
Perfect. You guys feel pretty safe in here. There is enough space for you to roll out your bean bags, or not your bean bags, your sleeping bags. You don't need to set up your tents. There's really not space for the tents anyway. But it's very, very, very well insulated in here. So you're nice and cozy. And before we end this session, is there any last things that any of you want to do?
Lucius would like to grab Nicole and ask him to train with him a little bit in the nighttime.
Yeah, you and Nicole can go outside of your little area. Kothar, you notice Lucius and Nicole going outside together to go train, and Nicole kind of says, "I'll be back."
I would hope so.
What?
That was such a Nicole one. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah, he trains with you. He runs you through some of his drills. It's very rigid and it's very disciplined. He seems to not really approve of any time you let your emotions take over, and is going to really focus on you and your breathing and making each strike count and meaningful and with intention and purpose. And so he'll go through drills and then he'll spar with you. All right. Anything else before we end the session for the night?
That makes me nervous.
What makes you nervous?
Anything else?
Anything else? Are you sure? Is there anything else that you might want to do?
Oh, no. I'm only saying that because I've accidentally cut you guys off and ended the session before you wanted to do something. So I'm just making sure that you guys have got everything
I thought this was like, are you sure?
No. I don't want to be like, all right, you're done. No more role play. Role play over. Finished.
So are we allowed to take a long rest?
Yes.
Or are we waiting until next session?
Take your long rest. It's fine. You can take a long rest. We
Rest.
are not meeting next week. Next week is our off week, and I will put in the Discord. I'll let you guys vote on which day in February we take off. So, let's do golden buzzers, guys.
Wait, I would like to do one thing.
Oh, see, this is why I said speak up.
Cora was talking, and I didn't want to interrupt Cora.
Go, JTC.
Kothar is going to kind of like lounge on his sleeping bag as he kind of like watches Lucius and Nicole walk out, and his gaze kind of like follows Lucius, and he furrows his brows and he says, or thinks to himself, if it gave accurate information on Lucius, I wonder. And he's going to pull out his mirror of the past again, and he's going to gaze into it, and he's going to try to discern the past of Vizerin.
Ooh.
Oh shit, I don't have my notes. Okay, hold on, give me a sec. Okay, cool. You see a moment. Vizarin standing at the outskirts of a vast cavern with an enormous city in the middle, a city bigger than any you've ever seen. In this city, there is a giant pillar that stretches from the top of the cavern to the bottom, hundreds of feet tall, glowing with an orange light that comes to about 3/4 high, giving light to this city. Vizarin has a companion with him, the drow apprentice that you met. And he has his bags packed, little backpacks on, and he is faced with a troop of elite drow warriors. Leave, wizard. Never come back. Fuck you. Fuck this city. And fuck Grumph. And he turns, spits on the ground, and walks away. Yeah, that's all you see.
Do I remember have I heard the name Grumph before?
Yeah, that's the person who cast a spell that pulled all of the demons into...
Okay.
Grumph Baron. You do remember he is the current archmage of Menzo Berenzan, the highest ranking. Who did the original ritual. It's his book. It's his grimoire that is the final piece of your ritual.
Okay, and you said that Vizarin was leaving with an apprentice, or someone with him.
Yeah, and you met that apprentice. He was with you at the tower.
Okay.
All right. Shall we do golden buzzers?
Yes.
Okay. Jamage.
Let's do it.
Golden buzzer to Poof for the epic ending to the epic battle.
Cool. Sorry. Lucius?
I'm gonna give mine to Cora. I think her trying to calm down Lucius was sweet and, true to her character.
Aw. Kothar?
I'm gonna give it to Jamich for the idea of using Dimension Door to separate you and the gargoyle. I thought that was cool.
That was so silly. That was so silly. You're so silly.
It was. Well,
I'm not going to blame you for trying.
I could have chosen to just Dimension Door without him, but I wanted to trap him in the tower because it would be funny.
Okay. Yaslin?
I'm going to give it to Kothar for his creative use of the spell gem. I think that was really good.
Cora?
And remind me about some items that I have that I need to keep remembering of.
Cora?
I am also going to give it to Lucius for the very cool action shot, sliding down the stone ramp with the dragon bow. And then our little RP moment, and just finishing off the combat in a really cool way. But huge honorable mention to JTC for the wall of stone. That was sick.
All right. Lucius. Congratulations to Poof the Magician for getting our golden buzzer today. All right, guys. You did amazing. Everyone, please make sure to follow these wonderful creators. We have Buff Lovin', Poof the Magician, JTC Live, Paradox Gamer AU, and Elephane. All right. I will see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.
Okay. Whoops, I gotta turn my camera back on. I'm here, I promise. I'm here, I promise. But there we go. All right, guys. I have to pee so bad. Let me find somebody to host. That was a lot of fun, guys. Thank you so much for using all your stream loots. All your cards. That was so cool. I had so much fun. All right, let's see. Let's host Pradix. Pradix is still streaming. Yeah, peeing is very good.
First off, where's the camera?
All right. Let's host Pradix. Pradix is playing. Pradix was our Yeslin. And don't forget, guys, you can get my Cookie Dragon stickers on my Etsy. And you can get my and on my website, scarlet.com. I will see you guys on Tuesday. I'm playing State of the Union with D and Denial. Thursday, I am playing Pathfinder on this channel. We are doing a Cult of the Lamb one-shot DM'd by Frosty. And then we have Saturday is Moonstone Matriarchy on D and Denial. And then here we'll have Utah next week on Sunday. So I will see you guys at all those days. I will be posting to TikTok and Instagram all week. If you want to catch up with me, you can also come and hang out in my Discord. I am in there all the time. Our chats are pretty active. And you all are amazing. Bloodright, that is so sad. I'm so sorry that happened. Oh, speaking of Bloodright, you just reminded me. Those of you who are on my Patreon, I have a whole list of magical items that I am working on. I'm sorry I haven't actually posted anything this month. You're going to get like a big batch before the end of the month. So I'll make sure that you guys get content this month. It's been a busy month. Anyways, the raid is happening. I will see you next time. Catch y'all later.